What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be covering a brand new area for you that we've never covered on this channel before. But today we're going to be going over everything that you need to know if you're thinking about moving or relocating to West Sacramento.
Let's check it out.
What's up everyone? We're Lance and Lauren with L2 Home Group, and on this channel we talk all about what it's like living in Sacramento and the surrounding areas. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead, subscribe to our channel. We're dropping new videos every week on what it's like living, moving, or relocating to the greater Sacramento area. So today we're talking all about West Sacramento. As you can see in the background, we're on the other side of the river. That's the Delta King right there. So West Sacramento is going to be located on the western bank of the Sacramento River, right across the way from the iconic Tower Bridge, which is the big golden bridge you see spanning across from Sacramento to West Sacramento on your way over to Sutter Health Park.
Now, West Sacramento, you're thinking, is probably a part of Sacramento, which actually is not true. West Sacramento is actually its own city, and it's a part of Yolo County, not Sacramento County, even though it's right next to Sacramento. Now, West Sacramento is on the smaller side. It's only 22 square miles large. Now, being where West Sacramento is located, it's super convenient if you work in downtown Sacramento. So if you have a state job and you have to travel towards the capital, it's only about a 10-minute drive, depending on what part of West Sacramento you're in, to get across the Golden Bridge into Sacramento.
Yeah, a lot of people who work in downtown Sacramento who live in West Sacramento, they actually really like it because you don't even need to technically drive across. You can take bikes, you can, there's trails, there's all these different pathways that allow you to get from one side of the river to the other.
Now, another thing about West Sacramento is with its convenient location, you're also super close to two major California freeways. So you're close to Interstate 80 and you're also close to 5. So if you have to travel down to the Bay Area, it's super convenient, super easy to hop on one of those freeways.
So West Sacramento is also considered a port town. So it's bordered by those two freeways, but it's also bordered by waterways on each side. So there's a couple of spots where there's some deep channel waterways that actually go all the way down to like Antioch, Brentwood, and actually goes into the Bay of San Francisco. But it's super cool because you've also got water surrounded on 2 out of the 4 sides of West Sacramento as well. So we're gonna take you on a little bit of a tour, show you some cool spots throughout West Sacramento. We're gonna go to some of our favorite spots, show you some things to do, talk about education, housing, restaurants, things to do, which makes West Sacramento a really awesome place to live or relocate to if you're thinking about coming to the greater Sacramento area.
Now, just like with any other new area we featured on this channel before, we are gonna be covering more videos on West Sacramento in the future, so make sure you stay tuned to our channel. We're also going to be covering some of the best neighborhoods to live in West Sacramento and some of the different things that you can find housing-wise in a more in-depth video later on. All right, so next up we're going to talk about things to do. And now one of the main things that's in West Sacramento is going to be Sutter Health Park, which is where the River Cats play.
Yeah, so the River Cats are going to be the minor league team to the San Francisco Giants. So it's always fun to go out to a River Cats game. There's usually some pretty good talent because it's going to be part of the San Francisco Giants organization. Definitely a fun time to take the family, go out, watch a baseball game, and it's not going to break the bank for an entire family of tickets. You can sit in the lawn, or you can get a bunch of general admission tickets for I think 10 bucks, or you can sit in the stands for like 15 or 20. So really not super crazy. Right across the river, right across from Tower Bridge.
Yeah, so at Sutter Health Park, they have the River Cats, but they also do a ton of cool events there as well. During the summer, you can catch a summer concert there at that outdoor venue. They also do a brew/beer fest where different local breweries from all across Sacramento and even up into the foothills, they'll come, they'll set up tents on the field, and you can buy tickets and you can walk around and do tastings from all of the different breweries that are there. So that's a really fun event to go to as well.
Yeah, so the brewery and winery scene in West Sacramento has definitely exploded. We're out here, we're at Drake's, you can see that behind us. This place is super good to grab a beer, it's good to grab some food. We always like coming to this place. We usually get some really good food, get some really good beers, drinks. But the winery and the brewery scene has really kind of blown up in West Sacramento.
So then you also have the Barn by Drake's, like he said, which is right behind us. It's an awesome venue. Now you can come, you can get food here, you can get awesome beverages here, you can get beer here, as well as mixed beverages. But on top of that, they do a ton of community events. They do trivia night, different local bands will come and play on their outdoor lawn area. It's really, really cool time. So this is newer to West Sacramento, and it's really brought kind of that community vibe, community feel, a great place to go hang out with friends, go for a date night. A lot of people really enjoy Drake's.
Yeah, so this is like a 2-acre piece of property that's right here. There's some trails right behind us. So walking trails that go along the river, and then there's that nice outdoor seating area. They've got some shade sails back there, but super cool place, especially in Sacramento when you get some of our really awesome weather that spring, the fall, when it's 70s, 80s, maybe low 90s. Super nice place to come out here. You've got the breeze coming off the water, so just super relaxing.
Yeah, and even on hot days, they have misters out there, so it's not too bad if you come and brave the heat here either.
Yep, so really good place to grab some beers and enjoy some community with some friends.
Now, another fun thing to do out here in West Sacramento is going to be the River Fox train. So the River Fox train is a train that goes from this side of Sacramento all the way down into Woodland. They do themed car dinners, so you can buy tickets. You can do a murder mystery dinner where you can dress up like someone from the 1920s, and it's a whole skit trying to figure out who murdered who. They do pirate themed train rides. They also do holiday train rides, so if you don't get a ticket to the Polar Express that's put on by the California Railroad Museum, you can do a River Fox train ride, and that takes you to the North Pole where you can see Santa as well. They also do a pumpkin patch train. So you get on the train, you ride it to Woodland, it lets you off at a pumpkin patch. You spend a little bit of time there, get a pumpkin, get on the train and come back. So that's really cool. Now on top of train rides, the River Fox train also has rail bikes. So it's a 2-seater rail bike. You're guided by a guide ahead of you. You ride from here down to Woodland. You can spend the day riding the bike. They take off at different times. You can book anywhere from 6 a.m. till like 7 p.m. Super fun time. So if that's something that you've ever been interested in and doing a bike ride on a rail bike, that's something that you can do there too.
So the next thing that we want to talk about in West Sacramento is going to be restaurants. Now, in addition to Drake's behind us, restaurants are going to be a little bit more limited. The cool thing about West Sacramento is you are super close to downtown Sac. You've got every single restaurant that we've ever talked about in downtown Sacramento that's going to be right at your fingertips, going to be less than a 10-minute drive. They do have Broderick's and they have some of your other traditional chain restaurants, but you know, restaurants are going to be a little bit different. They do have a lot of breweries here. They do have a lot of wineries here. So that is one of the cool things about West Sacramento.
So 2 other popular breweries besides Drake's are going to be Bike Dog Brewing Company and Jackrabbit Brewing Company right here in West Sacramento. Bike Dog Brewing Company has an awesome indoor seating area as well as a really nice patio. Now they do awesome fun trivia nights that a ton of people like to go to. So if you want to hang out with friends, go for a date night, enjoy a fun trivia night, that's a great place to go. And then Jackrabbit Brewing Co. So this brewing company just serves beer, but they do have different food trucks that rotate in and out depending on the day. So you can check out their website. You can see what food truck from the area is going to be there that night. It's a really fun date night too. Now talking about wineries, Baker Family Wineries is a local winery to West Sacramento. So they have a tasting room here and they have a really cool story. Baker Family Wineries is a hobby that grew out of someone's backyard. And then they actually had in 2012 an award-winning Syrah that just kind of took them into the winemaking scene. So it's really cool. It's a really fun place to go where you can enjoy a glass of locally made wine and also take part in someone's small business and dream.
Yeah, so that's one of the awesome things. West Sacramento, Sacramento in general, we're not too far away from different wineries locally in the area. So you got Lodi, there's some other things in Clarksburg, Amador, Napa. Napa is world renowned, so definitely some cool things. And then you got the last one up in Lincoln. So you know, being in West Sacramento, you're still going to be super close to all these different wineries, small local wineries, all the way up to the big name wineries, but definitely a cool environment, cool vibe. And then just check out this back patio at Drake's, man. Like, so you're just right here. You've got the river right across from us. So, you know, definitely one of those things where, you know, super cool vibe as it relates to just if you wanted to check out an awesome place where you can get some drinks, get some food, and just enjoy the weather out here right now.
All right, so next up we're going to talk about education. So for education in West Sacramento, you've got the schools that feed to Washington Unified School District. Now, West Sacramento doesn't have a ton when it comes to schools. So you've only got 4 schools total. You've got 2 K-8 schools and then 2 high schools. So for the 2 elementary schools, you've got Stonegate Elementary and Southport Elementary. Now, Stonegate Elementary School rates a 6 out of 10 overall on greatschools.org, and Southport Elementary School rates a 7 out of 10 overall on greatschools.org. Now, moving on to the high schools. So like I said, you have 2 high schools. You have Yolo High School and then you have River City High School. Now, these 2 high schools are very different from each other. So YOLO High School is the original high school. It's very, very small now. It's not as large as it used to be. Majority of the kids in West Sacramento go to River City High School. YOLO High School rates a 3 out of 10 overall on greatschools.org, and River City High School rates a 6 out of 10 overall on greatschools.org. Now, with YOLO High School being a smaller high school, they don't offer all of your sports programs. So if sports is something that you're interested in, you're gonna wanna make sure you send your kid over to River City. So the only sports that YOLO High School offers are basketball and flag football. So if you are interested in any other sports, River City is the place to go. So moving on to River City. River City is a much larger campus. It offers just about every sport you can think of. They've got swimming, water polo, basketball, your standard football. They also have flag football, wrestling, track and field, cross country. You name it, they pretty much have that sport there. So if sports is something that your family is really big into or that your kiddo wants to do in high school, River City is definitely the high school that you're gonna wanna send them to.
Now, so jumping into our favorite subject, since we are a real estate team, we're gonna talk about housing. Now in West Sacramento, you're gonna find everything from condos, townhomes, to single family homes, with some of these homes dating as early as 1914, all the way up to the present time of 2023, with some new construction homes happening in different areas throughout the city. Now, even though West Sacramento is a little bit more established and your boundaries are a little bit more fixed and rigid because you have rivers and waterways and water channels and freeways that kind of border where this town is, there's not a ton of new home construction community that happens, but there are a few builders who have been out here in the last couple of years. Some of the different new build communities are gonna be by Century Communities. You're gonna have the Estate at Newport Meadows, and then you're also gonna have the Cove, which is gonna be more towards the north side of the city. Now, unlike some of our other videos that we talked about, the cool thing about West Sacramento is you still can find some homes, some 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom homes, all the way down in the low to mid 300,000 range, and then they can go all the way up. I believe the highest home listed for sale currently at the time of making this video is like 1.8 million. So there's definitely a wide spread and a wide variety, but it still allows for people who want to be super close to downtown Sacramento and not have to break the bank to get there. So the nice thing about West Sacramento is you've got a wide variety of homes ranging from that lower entry point all the way up to some high-end luxury new home communities as well. And you have everything in between. So you also have some cool condo, townhome type homes that are going to be down in the Bridge District that are going to be near Drake's where we were just at. So you're going to have a wide variety of different things depending on what you're looking for, what your needs, your goals are, and really, where you want to be in relationship to how close you want to be to downtown Sacramento. Now, being that it is a smaller city, currently at the time of recording this video, there are 48 active listings, with the lowest listing starting off at $365,000 for a 3-bedroom, 1-bath home, and it goes all the way up to $1.8 million for a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 4,400 square foot home. That's a brand new construction home that's being built in Perella Estates. Now, the nice thing about West Sacramento is you're going to be extremely close to downtown, no matter if you're in the north side of West Sacramento or the south side of West Sacramento, and it's going to still give you a wide variety of choices from condos and townhomes to single family homes and everything in between. So for example, we'll give you a little quick sneak peek of the home that we're in right now. This is a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom home, just under 4,000 square feet, listed for $889,000. Let's check it out. So if you're curious about West Sacramento or any other city that we've talked about on this channel and you're thinking about moving or relocating to the greater Sacramento area, we're throwing that phone number back on the screen. We are the ones that answer those phone calls, emails, text messages. We absolutely love it when you reach out to us. So give us a phone call, shoot us that text, or send us that email, or better yet, schedule your one-on-one Zoom consultation so we can put together a game plan that's going to be right for you and make your move a little bit less of a headache as you're thinking about relocating to Sacramento.